Hi, I'm Jacob from Echo Skates. You might have seen me at Winter Clash. You guys have sent over a lot of great questions about the brand and the boot, and I'm here to answer them today. Alright, so let's get started. And the first question is, it's an urban skate brand designed by me. I'm a skater, been skating for 20 years, and I've been fortunate to work in the industry for around 10 years now. And my colleague Helen, who is a incredibly skilled visual artist, has also been in the industry for around 8 years. And we've been making this brand now for 2 years. I guess for us it's a dream come true to make your own skate brand, and we want to bring the best of our knowledge into the skating industry, and that is our mission. So we're urban inspired, and we want to make skating accessible to everybody. We want to grow aggressive inline, that is the main goal. We want to see more people on wheels. We want to share that passion that we have with skating with as many people as possible. We are coming into the scene with a lot of background knowledge about manufacturing products. It's no secret that we do other kinds of action sports, but we feel that we're able to combine a lot of our knowledge into materials and to prove that you can make products that are exceptionally good. That doesn't have to cost a fortune and exclude a lot of buyers from having a good experience on skates. Around 2 years ago, Helen and I started working on the free skate. We knew back then that having a very unique design was, of course, extremely important. It's part of our brand identity, and we wanted this design to flow throughout all of the products. We knew that creating a skate had to be both relevant to what is currently in trend, but also be timeless enough for people to pick it up in 10 or 15 years from now and still like the design. I'm a skater, so I know what kind of dimensions a hard boot or a frame or a sole plate should have, but I'm not an artist. I don't know how to draw skates, and luckily my colleague Helen is a very skilled artist and designer. Combining these two elements was much harder than what most people probably would expect.
So when we're thinking about the branding, not only are we thinking about like the graphics, the visuals that you'll see online, offline, we're also thinking how we can apply that to the boot. Because obviously we wanted everything to communicate the same language. And one of the ways that we wanted to do that is by using our wave. The wave is obviously representing the sound. There's two waves. One is bigger and the other one is a softer to show that it's an echo. And that was one of the things that I thought that could be the signature that adds to the products. We also wanted to think, how can we get that into the rest of the boot? So we wanted it to start from the plate, and it went all the way through into the shell, which when you follow the line round, it will then end in the cuff. So that movement, that flow, that sound, however you want to call it, but it's a nice curvy line that goes all the way around, which makes the boot feel sculpted in a way. It's asymmetrical, it gives a different look when you look at it in different lighting. It disappears, it appears, it's a really nice subtle touch.
We went to Winter Clash with around a 70% final product. We knew that coming to Winter Clash was a big opportunity for us to take in a lot of good feedback. So at that stage we were changing and improving the skate a lot. We were lucky that a lot of people wanted to try on the skates at Winter Clash, and we took that feedback about the sizing and the fit of the skate to try to make that as good as possible. We also went back and made changes to the lineup from a performance perspective. Another thing we did, based on your good feedback from Winter Clash, was to quickly hurry up and open a smaller size mold. There's a lot of interest for this skate, and we want to be serious about supporting the younger generation and especially females. And we realized, because of our fit, which is to the wider and bigger size, we needed a smaller shell. So at this point, we are almost ready with the smaller size shell at 252 millimeter long, and it will be ready very soon. Why not?
One of the things that I personally felt would be important for a brand is to include a mascot. The idea for the pigeon came, like it was the most urban thing you can think of when you're thinking of a city line. What is always there? It's either bird poo or a pigeon.
The simple answer is yes, it will fit a wide foot. When we started to look at sizing in the first place, we saw that there's a need in the market for a wider fitting shell. It allows people to have a very comfortable fit during the entire session. And we already heard that people can wear the skates for many hours in a row without having any pressure points. Also, having this fit of a wider foot allows people to downsize easier. And if you really want a tight fit, we do recommend downsizing. We honestly hope to have the free skate ready for fall 2024. But as many of you know, we are developing a completely new frame system, and it takes a lot of testing to do. It's almost there, and we are doing the final testing now. We're planning to release 2 different frame types, 4x 80mm, perhaps 4x90 for bigger sizes, and a 3x 110. More on the exact dimensions later, but we are testing and so far it rides amazing. Maybe. We of course listen to your feedback. Right now we have the 250 and 270. We have dreams about making a 260, but let's see if we can make it happen. We are listening, of course. Fingers crossed. So at this stage, the skate will not be available as what many of you know as boot only, but the skate will be available in all its parts, including shell, sole plate, cuff, frame, liner, and all of the hardware as well. So if you want, you can combine your own skate, make it as you want, and make it bespoke to your preferences. So the green color, as many of you have seen, is our release color for Eco skates. We feel it has a lot of nostalgia, and we have already seen people interact with them. It had its fun nicknames, and we know it got a lot of people excited. The green color won't stay forever, but the graphite and the cream will. We are already planning new limited color runs. That you will have to wait and see for. Yeah, definitely. As a company, that is something we have done already in the past several times, and we are very open to do that. We already spotted a few artists we would love to work with, so we're definitely open to do something in the future. At this stage, we're gonna finalize the free skate. We're gonna keep working on the products. We're gonna take in your feedback. We're already talking to passionate people in the scene, female-led, skate school-led. We want to do collaborations, and we're working very hard on all of this. We got plenty of exciting things coming up, and we cannot wait to see the skates on your feet.